Hey, what is up you guys, the name is Sub-Zero Exabyte. Like always I am coming right back at you swinging from this little place here in Minecraft world. So I decided to come here to my Minecraft world and have some off time to relax a little bit, starting off with the new fall days arriving. So as you saw, I really did not plan on coming back here for a while, so I basically have nothing in my chests and I will need to gather some stuff to make sure that I do not starve in this world, because that would be a very bad thing to happen. But we are in this desert right now. Now I do not want to be in a desert, so I will go for a little run to somewhere else. And it is just one of those ways to stay healthy, you know. We all need some sports in our life, and we need some exercise so that we can actually stay healthy. Oh, by the way, have you seen this thing right here? Hey Chip, how is the weather up there? You guys get me? Because he is on my shoulder. Well, like I said, this is Chip and he is my buddy, and he is riding on with us on my shoulder. Now you could basically say that I have got a chip on my shoulder, but you guys already know that this is not true. Or actually it is true, because Chip is sitting on my shoulder. But you know, I do not have an actual chip on my shoulder. Are you guys feeling me a little here? At least I hope that you are catching my drift. By the way, it seems like I am stuck in some sort of an Egyptian desert or something like that. Some sort of a tomb, I would say. And I am about to raid it, because darn it, look at all of the gold that is just lying here up for grabs. But I think that these things are rather good for me, mentally and physically, because you know, this is just great to do. I train the mind. So you know, why not find something that is fun and athletic or challenging at the same time? And even though it might be challenging, that is just part of the fun to me, even though most of the things that are around already have been finished by me. So you know, that is not really that big of a deal for me. But of course that is not all, because when you do not pay enough attention to the map that you are playing, well then you just luck out and you are rather stuck, you know. Now I am not trying to scare you or anything, but that is just how it is right now. That is just the way life goes. Even though it might be going so easy and stuff, that does not mean that you can just cruise through it like it is nothing and without paying attention, because that will end up biting you in the butt for sure. Now of course I do not want that to happen to me, but sometimes you just cannot do anything about the ways of life these days. Chip, can you help me out here? I am struggling quite a bit actually right now. So what is your take on this thing right here, Chip? You think that you can find a way out, but yeah, I am actually getting really hyped right now. I cannot wait to have some nice dinner with my family and friends, and of course I cannot wait to see what Santa Claus is going to put underneath my Christmas tree on Sunday morning. So with that said, today's video is based in a different location than usual, just because I wanted to have some winter/Christmas fun to hype you guys up for the holidays. So with that said, today we are going to a place where there is a bunch of snow. Now of course we all know that sometimes we get annoyed in this game, right? I mean, we all have our differences and usually they are only short lasting and they never really get that much out of hand, right? Well, today is the day that I snapped. I am just done with it right now. Again and again I keep having these noobs finding out where I live and it is just driving me nuts. Now I woke up from a dream that I was all the way back in Roblox and I was living the American dream, man. I am telling you, it was awesome. I was just doing parkour and all that kind of stuff and I was having a blast, to be honest. But then of course I woke up from that dream, which is always horrible if you ask me. But I decided that I did not want to travel all the way into Roblox and that I was just going to go ahead and do some things here in Minecraft. I mean, come on. But the point here is that I saw a lot of snow in my dream, so we are building a portal to get to that place. But I recognized some places, so I am following my thoughts here. Now of course, like I said, we're going to do some research and it is going to be amazing. Of course there are a lot of things and we should have been doing right now. We're not doing that, we're living our own life right now. Our lives to just go ahead and do some searching. So I'm going to take you on this journey. Was going to really awesome, and we're never going to stop believing. I mean literally cannot stop believing. Are based on stop believing from journey, that's some as a joke. Now let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we're already jumping. We're not getting very far, to be honest, so we'll just have to hang on, get with it, and make sure that we finally get this done, because no one wants to walk around all day. I mean, why walk around? We can be trumping. That is the best of thing ever, and I'm not kidding. So what do you guys think of this? I mean, I really like it, so I'm hoping to you guys will like this video as well. Otherwise this would all be for naught, and we would not win that. I do not win that. Now I am not the best person in detective work on YouTube, but at least I try, so it doesn't really matter that going on, which is nice. Now of course you might be thinking, what are we doing in the snow? Well, we could have been doing anything else right now, but we're doing that. Why wouldn't we? I had a dream about this, and the dream was awesome, so I would like to go ahead and use jump around all day long, otherwise I'm probably going to be bored, and I do not want to be bored. It's not fun. I did all want to sit on my couch all day long, and I just want to do something. Now you might be like, why would you not want to sit on your couch all day long? Well, that is a good question, but it has great answer, and the answer will be, the answer to this $1 million question is that I do not like that. I do not want that, and I will never want to just sit on my couch all day long. So let's make the best of this so we can go out and do everything that we like and doing some freaking stuff. This is not outdated, right? I still like it, so it could not be outdated. So let's go ahead. But like I said, if things go wrong right now, I can still fix it without losing too much time over it, because otherwise I would have to start all over again when I am almost done. But that is not something that I want to do right now. So I am just praying to the gods that this will all work out in one go this time. So let's hope so. This is going to be hard, but it is just something that I will have to cope with until everything right here has all been sorted out. And I can tell you that when the day comes, I am going to be celebrating so hard that it actually is pretty insane to myself. I am going to be excited like crazy once I am all done with this thing, because I just think that after all this time that I just deserve a little break from everything right now. We have been through a lot the last couple of months. As you may remember, the fact that Christmas ended was just a really big setback for me, because I just love working under the spell of spring, because everything just seems so much better than when the winter cold arrives, So to not have that cold anymore is just not a big blow for me personally. But I had to get through that, and I did get through that quite successfully. But that was the point where all of the noobs came tagging along and starting invading all of my personal space. And I know that all of this sounds really familiar and stuff, and to be honest, the last couple of months I have just been a broken record running over and over and over again. So I am just going to be hoping that this new approach to my house actually works. Otherwise, like I just said, I am going to be real cool, man. Okay, maybe not a cool man because it is not like the places are that cool, but I am just going to be making sure that once I get this done that I am going to go right back to bed for like a week, because right now I actually am kind of a dead man when it comes to this. There is no such thing as getting too much sleep for me right now, because right now it just feels like I am not even doing anything anymore, which I really do not like, because like I said, I really value my time right now. Okay, so we are not in a desert anymore, which is a good thing, but that also means that I am not anywhere near home, because I still do not have a single clue about where I am. The only thing that I know is that my stomach basically did a 180 in that portal, because I really did not think about the fact that I never ever use portals anymore. I see them a lot, but that is mainly because people come to me with their portals and not me to them, if that makes any sense. The key of this is that I am getting sick. Oh god, and there is another portal. Well, I guess that we should just check out where that thing is going to be taking us, I guess. There is not much else that I can do at this point, except for just making sure that I do not throw up on camera, because that would be quite interesting to see. But I would rather keep all of my stomach contents in their respective place, which in their case would be the inside of my stomach right now. And I am already getting dizzy again. This is going to be so much fun, you have no idea right now. And I might throw up. So how about we go do some exploring right now to see what kind of awesome penguins there still are that we have not even seen. And of course we are going to try them, and I will give you guys a quick review whenever I see fit, because sometimes I think that these places do not get enough recognition for what they do. So now I am here to spread the Club Penguin love, and I hope that you guys will come here one day and try it out for yourselves. Preferably before Christmas itself though. But it is always Christmas in my heart, so I would just go down to this place whenever I would see fit. Just when that time of the year, it's when the snow starts to melt. That is probably the right time to come back here and commemorate the Christmas times, and just hope that they are going to come back really freaking fast, because I cannot stand too long without a Christmas holiday. That is one reason why I celebrate half Christmas, which falls 6 months before the actual Christmas. So near the end of June there will be a half Christmas party at my house, and I would just go around and wish everyone a nice half Christmas. But that has nothing to do with penguins. So I really hope that I do not get thrown out of this penguin club, because this is going pretty well and it does not look very hostile. So let's just hope for the best, I guess. I think that we might just get lucky and not die once today. That would be a great thing to happen right before the Christmas holidays. You could call it my private little Christmas miracle. So we actually survived that. That really surprises me, just because this actually was a pretty wild ride today. The fact that we were just free to roam in that thing is creepy, but it is also pretty cool just because you can actually feel like you are welcome in this club. But that was not the only slide that is standing around this place. So how about we actually go out and check some more of these penguins and hope that they are at least just as cool as that one. Because man, my heart rate really went up because of that. I have got a pretty high adrenaline rush just by floating through that portal. How amazing is that? Okay, what is less amazing is the fact that today does not consist of any Christmas miracles, because I just want to make friends with these guys. But that will not get me down. I will just get around here and get to know them all. So please take notes with everything that I am going to be doing today. So just make sure that whatever I am doing right now will be something that you can learn a thing or two from, and then we can go on and go out and about so that we can actually finish this thing today. Now you can see that we are using like a lot of fun stuff and presents like some snow and that kind of stuff, because I really feel like that is something that fits with a video like this right now. And I actually want him to build a present, so we will see how that pans out for us. But if I have to go off of what we did with the portal, then well, let's just say that I have not gotten my hopes up just yet. This might become a little annoying though, because it will be taking a lot of work to get finished. Now of course we all know that sometimes we get annoyed in this game, right? I mean, we all have our differences, and usually they are only short lasting and they never really get that much out of hand, right? So I will deal with everything today by helping THSE young penguins and not be mad. That is like the best idea that I have ever come up with right now. But first things first, I am already proud of the fact that I was able to get the idea from myself, which I had applied to the other things in Minecraft. But wait a second, this snowman is looking a little more like a freaking space invader than a snowman. So this guy is really not close at all to getting a cigar. My man, this is just bad. I will have to make up a lot for this guy, but I will be doing it with a lot of pleasure, and I will not be bothered with any of this at all, because I am here to help him. As you can see, it is pretty cool, and after some time this whole freaking thing will have come all the way down, and I could not be more excited for this right now. I mean, for some reason I am just ready to teach you guys some new stuff so that I can finally be of some use in your lives. I know that sounds weird, but let me just have this moment so that I can actually feel like I am accomplishing something for a change, which actually feels kind of new to me. But it also feels great to hang out with these penguins and make a present. So I am just going to be hoping that this new approach to my igloo actually works, because they did not seem to appreciate the first present, and otherwise, like I just said, I am going to be a dead man. Okay, maybe not a dead man, because it is not like the noobs are that violent, but I am just going to be making sure that once I get this done that I am going to go right back to bed for like a week, because right now I actually am kind of a dead man when it comes to this. I mean, there is no such thing as getting too much help for me right now, because right now it just feels like I am not even doing anything anymore. All day long I am just roaming around Minecraft and stuff without a thought, and I am just so tired that I have got no idea what to go do. But then when I think that I might be able to go do something, and the second that my head hits my pillowcase, there is another person at my door, and I have got to get up again to be able to help the noobs. I mean, there is no better feeling than this. But all of that will soon come to an end, because I actually feel confident about this right now. But however I might be feeling about this new present of mine that I am building, it will still take a lot of time before I am actually done with this thing, because there is just so much work to do right now. Maybe I should hire some noobs to come and work for me and help me with this thing. Oh wait, never mind, that is not what I should do, because I already have a noob helping me right now. Or actually I am more sort of like helping him, but that is none of your business. So just to get that out there, I hope that you all can learn something today and can enjoy this and have yourselves a great freaking time with Sub-Zero the Penguin Hero. That is actually quite a cool name if you ask me. I actually came up with that name on the spot. I might become a freestyle rapper soon if all of this is just going to continue, because sometimes I actually think that I have a mad flow in my videos. But again, that might just be me being silly. Now this noob will actually have to start building a nice little house for me to see if he actually can get the basics down, so we will see how that pans out while I fend off these penguins. I am just thinking out loud right now, so just bear with me so that we can actually get done with some stuff right here, because otherwise we are still going to be building on this thing for the better part of a year or something like that. But to be honest, that is just an educated guess on my end of the spectrum. Like, my whole house is kind of a cool place to stay in, to be honest. Just get your butt home, sub.